Diabetes.
Did I stutter?
Dude.
All week long.
All rise. Order in the court. It's a short week, and it's already, I'm feeling a little festive because Mikey's got the Merry Christmas.
Yeah, it's I'm not all the way in Christmas, so I couldn't put up the entire Merry Christmas. So he's supposed to be dancing, but he's not. He's lazy.
Oh, son of a bitch. I paid for a dancing gingerbread man, and all I got is this.
By the way, is that Judge the guy that was on the movie Ski School? I'm friends with him on Facebook. I can't remember. I think his name is Cameron Dean or Dean Cameron. I can't remember which one, but he was an actor. Maybe both.
Good to see everybody jumping in. Hope your Monday's going so far. Hello, Sharon.
Yeah, and big hello and thank you to all the people who made the video of the kids in court the other day. A huge success for us.
Yeah, I saw that.
Appreciate that. Appreciate all the constructive criticism, I guess you would call it.
I saw it posted on Discord.
A lot of that. Look, trust me, there are times we do better jobs than others as far as like stepping all over what's being said and not pausing and things like that. But at the same time, we're trying. For God's sakes, give us a chance. If you don't like it this time, give it at least 2 or 3 chances before you crap all over it.
Or just go watch it yourself.
They can't do that because it's gone, Creed. There's nowhere else to watch most of
problem then, right? That's not my problem. I wanted to start here. Hey, Dash, Daryl, Rosie Cheeks, Alan, Rochelle, Kimberly. Good to see jumping in. I wanted you to see this one. It's right next to Mike here, Tiffany. She's not using a green screen. I guess it's the thing through Zoom, and it doesn't work very well. And she just like appears out of nowhere, and it's
like an artificial green screen.
Yeah, it's pretty funny because like her head was popping up like right here in this corner, and the next thing you know, she's like all the way over the other side, and it's pretty funny. But how
long did it take Dave to grow those trees? You think?
I don't think he's watered them in a while because they do look a little dry and dusty. But that's at least 2 years of growth.
But yeah, appreciate everybody, all the new people and stuff, and all the people who did enjoy it. And to the people who didn't, work in progress. We're getting there.
Mikey takes that stuff a little harder than I do with that. If people don't understand what the channel is about, then move on to another channel.
I do get the point. There are times we do step on stuff when we shouldn't be.
Yeah, that's all part
of it.
We're
not perfect. We're not perfect.
Never will.
We're not. It's just the way it is with doing stuff live.
Yeah, I no time for those people. I'd rather.
Are both David and Dave? Did they go to the same barber? Because they both have beautiful, long, luscious locks.
Guess they're done. I guess they're not.
Look at that boy.
Not even gonna see Tiffany. He's doing a little shuffle. He walks with a shuffle. You notice.
Heavy-footed.
Jump over to you. You got coach, huh?
I'm going to waive the fine.
He's going to score.
But you report upon release.
Half his face is missing.
You do the victim impact program.
It's a little different. Usually isn't just him and then like bouncing around like it's Licking County. It's usually everybody's on the screen together. So really getting a good close up of him today.
Also, a fine of $743 for the insurance. If you secure insurance within 30 days after your release, that fine's going to go down to $195. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
We're going to let everybody go. Come on, let's do it. Christmas time, everybody.
Yes, it's Christmas time. We're all good.
Is that clear enough for you, Jay?
I'll get a pass.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. All right, let's go to...
There's a few scary folks in the crowd, I'm not going to lie. A couple of them look damn scary.
Monterey monorail, ladies.
Not
and
you,
gentlemen.
Jill. Not you. It's just what it says on the train. No.
Jill has a very bad look at that ho ho ho. Down there.
She
Hi,
just
Monica.
thought of something from high school, and it just really brought back memories. And I hate to do that.
It's freezing here in the South, and Ryan Hall, y'all, went on to say it's going to be one of the coldest Christmases for everybody, like in forever.
Yeah, I saw that's going to be very frigid, especially since I've got to put together a massive trampoline
Okay,
on
let's
Christmas
go
Day
to-
outside.
Do you have box 1 of 2 of 3?
I got both 2 boxes.
Adinso Delian Garcia.
Congrats, Eric B. 3 months. Look at that. That's 3 beautiful months. That's how many months pregnant this girl is.
Oh,
Your Honor,
just-
Your Honor, my
can
client
we go
will
back
be
to that?
in
That's
guilty
I
plea.
would like to see that.
Okay.
You wanna
If
see-
it's
she's
not,
over here
Mr.
pleading
Delian
about
Garcia, what's your plea to the?
she looks like she's
DUI?
got something to say.
Not guilty, sir.
Okay, did you apply for a legal defender? Is there an application?
Yeah, I did apply. I'm sorry.
Because I know that judge is very
Okay,
hard.
I don't have that application.
A driver's license. On July 8th of 2020, you have a citation for no driver's license.
I can't believe the
Actually,
judge is
have
letting
I-
her be on that side.
Well, you pled guilty to the fact that on July 8th of 2020, you didn't have a driver's license.
Oh, good luck, Carol. Jesus.
So you had, you were given an opportunity to make payments. You set up a payment claim with Judge Kate.
Yes.
And
She blew all the
then
money on that hair
I
dye.
show that
That's right.
you failed to make your payment.
Leftover from Halloween.
And
It's not the real,
then
it's just
you were
right.
set for show cause capias. You had some illness, we reset you.
And then I got
And-
COVID the second time.
I
She got COVID for the second
reading that,
time.
Oh.
and then Judge Ratliff
Shame.
issued warrants for your arrest.
I hope somebody gives Judge Hamilton the sexiest lingerie you've ever seen for Christmas.
Your balance is $1,739. I'm gonna give you 3 days jail credit off of that, no matter what.
Okay. And I was coming in, I work 2 jobs. And I have a
Angela?
son that's
2?
disabled, and my daughter's actually in the hospital right now. She's
Ooh.
one and has RSV. And
that's a good one.
RSV, never
person
good.
that's taking care of them.
Who's with your children right now?
My abusive ex, that's not even supposed to be around my daughter
Abusive
for
ex, he's-
because there's
Wow.
a protective order,
She's doing it.
and
It's Christmas.
they're not being taken care of. I have 2 jobs. I get paid technically bi-weekly from both, but with
Technically.
ways it falls, I get paid weekly, if you get what I'm saying. Like I'll
Yeah.
get paid from one hotel and then the other hotel.
2 jobs.
Perfectly. It's
Yeah, we
So I mean,
understand.
I can come up to the jail with $300 tomorrow, because I get paid tomorrow.
wow.
We don't get
I
paid
get
for another
1,600
2 to 3
at least
days.
every 2 weeks.
You don't need no
It's just I
monopoly
got
money.
sick and then I had to have emergency dental surgery. I have dentures and like I don't even have adhesive. Like nobody's.
Oh my
brought me
God,
any
Creed,
adhesive.
she has
I
got it
know,
all.
but
she
I can
does.
bring
She's
money
working
up
it
to the
really
jail
well.
tomorrow. And I try to stick to my payments. I started having the dental surgeries and I can bring proof of that
COVID.
around the time that I forgot about the
Kids
payments.
got RSV. Abusive husband.
Judge is like, F this B, I'm out of here.
No denture glue to hold her dentures in.
Deborah, thank you.
Deborah, though, brightening our days far more than this young lady. She
Is
has
she-
got a tale of woe.
Is she thinking about more excuses or is she? Oh, she's now asking the crowd like it's millionaires.
I mean, maybe she's got something in her back pocket. She's gonna spring it on us, and it's gonna
think
blow
so?
us all away.
She's got like the hammer, like the mic drop situation.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
think
she's-
gonna have.
She's got to a certain point where she's really annoyed the judge to no end.
Where could she go though? I mean, she's got some pretty good excuses so far. Remember, this is only what was this driving unlicensed?
Yeah, I think she had a failure to appear as
I
well.
mean, it's not the crime of the century, as they say over in 3B.
Her arms looks like the thing you would if you went to the tattoo parlor and they said, "Come on over here and pick one of these pictures," and they just have her stick her arms out and let you pick what you wanted to get done, because it's really a hodgepodge, if you ask me.
I mean, so far she's working it. She's tugging at the strings. It is, the Christmas season. We haven't even used Christmas as an excuse yet. I'm guessing that that's probably going to be the.
Okay, I'm so sorry for
Next
that
one.
interruption.
You okay?
Well, Miss Sanders,
That's a great angle. Back in the day of MySpace, that's how they all were.
what caused you to come to the attention of the police this weekend?
The police.
So me and my kids were at Walmart, me and all three of them.
Of course,
Uh-huh.
My son,
scan everything. Hi.
he could barely walk. He has muscular dystrophy. My 10-year-old
Oh, we're
was in the
Tiny
basket.
Tim,
He was
baby.
holding my 1-year-old.
Wow.
And I guess
Wow.
like I put some stuff because I was getting stuff for my car and the change of me being sick, like having COVID back to back.
Hmm.
I lost my dependable vehicle. They came and repossessed it, because I was out of work.
Uh-huh.
I got another car.
Add another one.
And so this one needed like a couple things to get it dependable.
Uh-huh.
So we were in Walmart and I was getting an oil filter, so I could get my oil changed and all that.
Uh-huh.
And I guess my son, my kids, I have really bad anxiety. I'm not making no excuses. When they lifted up my daughter,
Not you ever.
they found a bunch of stuff, I guess, under her that I did not scan because I told my kids to hand me everything out of the basket. My son had forgotten he had the windshield wipers, so it was theft, basically.
Blame the
Instead of
sun.
reading-
too. Plus a thing.
10-year-old son's fault that you didn't pay for
Damn
10
it.
items, 13
Zach.
items?
No, it's not his fault. I got overwhelmed in the store and I forgot to double check. I'm not making excuses. I take full responsibility for that.
You would never do that.
And I told
She
them, I
hasn't
was
made
like,
one yet this
I
entire
just got
time.
overwhelmed. I
That's
do
right.
have
I
really
wanna-
bad anxiety.
Carrie, she
My
hasn't
son has
tried.
an SSI hearing that he won't make it to. I've been fighting for this for a year. My daughter's sick in the hospital. And I mean, I have the means to pay the tickets. I got sick. I had surgeries and I have proof of all of it.
Oh my God.
When did you have the surgery?
I had 5 surgeries from the time of, I want to say the middle of July to August. I don't know what time of August, but everyone I had to be put to sleep.
Andy.
And it was to remove teeth and they were really rough on
She
me.
had to be put to
I only have
Yeah, Mandy,
dentures, a full
we
top
just
plate,
found out now she
partial to
didn't
bottom. And
scan
that's
things at
because when
Walmart.
my ex that my kids are with right now,
I thought it was just an
the
unlicensed.
last time he beat me, which he's facing
driving
felony
a
charges
unlicensed.
for.
What's his name?
Dean Moman,
How do you spell his last name?
M-O-M.
And also
as
D.
a mom, A.
DM Andy, she's not making up any excuses.
Is that in Potter or Randall?
Randall. Like, there's a protection order and everything.
Okay,
I'm telling
okay,
you.
keep going.
But
Keep going,
I have
let's
proof
hear it.
of all my dental surgeries, but they were rough on me and
They were rough on you.
my boys
Everybody's
have a
rough
different
on
dad than
her.
my daughter,
Boyfriend,
and he's
the
on drugs
dentist.
so bad. So there's really nobody dependable and that I trust to take care of my kids.
Nobody
and I'm
that's
about to lose my
dependable-worthy?
2 jobs. I have the means to pay these tickets. I do.
Well,
Like I said, I
tomorrow,
can bring
you
you
get that
300,
300 plus a
maybe
thing.
even more tomorrow.
Got you guys.
Maybe today if I get out on time. If you do let me out, I'm just asking. I need to be with my kids. Like
Uh-huh.
I didn't even know if they were okay until yesterday.
I've got to watch them. They could be shoplifting
How
right
did
now,
they,
Your
how did
Honor.
they come to be with him?
Basically, I called my mom and my sister when it happened at Walmart, and I knew I was being arrested. And they took my boys to their dad, and then their dad took, or
Which I'm
Surely
sure by
you can't-
law they're
Dean
supposed
came and
to.
got
There
Ava.
can't be any more, right?
He said, "She's my
Seriously,
daughter.
there
I'm
can't
taking
be.
her." You know,
You said there
took
wasn't
her from my
earlier.
sister, and my sister just had surgery to have her tubes
Oh, now-
tied to get fixed or whatever.
Wow.
And she ended up
But
pregnant
she
again
wasn't
anyway.
really in the means to like yank her back. My daughter's a chunk. She's a chunky girl.
Oh.
Oh,
God, that fat
So
and the kid that's
basically,
stealing
then
and geez.
Braxton, my boys' dad, dropped the boys off with Dean. I guess they're friends. And now my kids are not being taken care of the way they need to be taken care of. And my son, I got to finally talk to him because my uncle kept calling my phone
Her
like,
sister's getting
until
approved
we
by
reached
adult.
somebody. Because I didn't know where my kids were or anything. And that's
Wait. This was since you've gone to jail?
Yeah, I
Where were
have
your
not,
kids? Where
I've
you
not
just said
talked to
they
them
were.
since you can ask Booking. I was freaking out all night. I did not.
I don't disbelieve you. I just was making sure I had the your timeline correct.
He's working on
Yeah,
that.
I
The rest of
didn't-
the family's
I
problem.
didn't know my kids, if they were okay, and now I know they're not okay, you know, like my son has his SSI hearing tomorrow, and like I said, I've been fighting
What?
for it for over a year. And then my
You're gonna
daughter's-
keep your jobs even though you missed 3 days of work?
Yes, luckily, my mom is the boss above me,
Ooh.
and then her boss is one of my good friends, so my mom has been working doubles covering my shifts.
Your
So I would
shits?
still have my
Okay.
job. And I was like, I see the judge Monday, maybe I can talk to her, you know, like I will literally, like, my kids are my world.
Oh God.
And
This is the most
I need to get
incredible.
home.
There's a little fat ass girl, the kid with
I
the
don't know why,
crutches,
but I'm gonna
mom
let
with
you
her big
out.
bag
I-
outfit,
you-
the car being towed, and of course Walmart.
They give you your $450 jail credit. I need to see you by 2:00 tomorrow to set up a new payment arrangement. Miss
My
Sanders,
God,
I
is
get it. You got a
Just
lot
having some
going
coffee,
on.
talking
You've got
about
an ex
problems.
that sounds like he's
They're both
incredibly
watching us.
difficult.
Oh, she's got
They're
the
both
tears
on
now.
So,
There
I
we go.
mean,
but
girl.
you gotta take care of this amount because you need to be there for your kids.
I can
Oh,
see
yeah.
that.
So when you set up payment arrangements, you need to do
Imagine
a
how
much
dirty her
better
water is when
job
she
of
pulls
keeping
it
up with
out
the
to get
court.
some coffee.
Okay,
I will, I promise. Thank you so much.
good luck. You're free to go.
Wow.
Thank you.
Judge, oh God, and then they just cut it. Judge
mean, she wasn't
Hamilton, I'm pretty impressed with her letting all that happen. TBH.
She let
Kathy?
it work out.
Your
She
Honor,
let it do
I'd
its
be asking
thing.
for credit for time served.
Plane crashed
All
to
right,
Wal-
Mr. Hedrick,
Creed,
this is what I'm gonna do.
In
It's
case
gonna
you're
be
wondering,
25 days
that's
Washington
how
County jail.
everything works out at her
You're gonna
job.
report upon release to the Reno Municipal Court. That's suspended.
Paul,
for
thank you for the
1
$5.
year, and your
Hallelujah.
Conditions are simple, obey all laws. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
All right, that'll be the order. Thank you. All right, Michael Heel, Heil.
She completely blamed the son.
I mean,
For
she
the
had
fever.
everything, man.
Your Honor,
right,
my,
go ahead.
Your Honor, my client's here on
Good foot.
trespassing charge. He'll
I
be
like that the
entering a
kid's
guilty
got
plea
a
to that charge.
SSI appointment tomorrow.
All right, Mr. Heel, what's your plea to the trespassing
Our
charge?
fat ass kid is in the
Okay,
hospital.
city,
Well, whoever said it, it was
Since the 17th, I'll recommend credit for time served.
time served, sir. Have a good Christmas.
Damn.
Okay, let's go to Scott Hermans.
He's not playing.
HERMANS.
coaches.
This
Coaches in the
is
holiday spirit.
He is in the
16051.
spirit, boy. He's in the zone.
Hello.
Your Honor, my client's going to enter a not guilty plea to the charges.
All right, what's your plea to the DUI second on December 15th?
Guilty.
I thought you were plead not guilty.
Well, their lashes, you ain't kidding.
Hey, now.
That's a perfect
There we
explanation.
go. Okay, city on bail.
She was the perfect holiday
Connor was
miracle
from
we've been
2020.
looking for.
Looks like he also has a P&P
It's
hold.
red a car bull.
I'm gonna go ahead and recommend 5,000 bondable with enhanced supervision.
He said
Kathy?
no.
Your Honor,
I
I would
got time.
recommend
Let's go.
his release on his own recognizance. He works as a chef at the Nugget and is employed at
Cool.
this current time. If the
chef.
court is not of a mind for
Sure.
it to do an release on his own
Sweet tea.
recognizance, I would be asking for $1,500 bondable.
All right, Mr. Hermans, it's going to be $3,000 bondable by virtue of the fact that this is the second DUI. You make that bail, you've already been awarded a legal defender.
It's kind of
Um,
hard for him.
and,
You say all the time,
you
hey,
can
stay away
report
from
upon
places that
release
serve
on
alcohol, but he
enhanced
works in a
supervision.
casino and
Yeah.
No alcohol,
he's
no
going to
drugs,
be
no
around
bail.
alcohol all the time.
Thank you,
How does
sir.
that work?
Okay, let's go to.
Man, he is round robbing. He is going
he's-
through these.
Give me
He's
just a
I love
moment,
it.
I'll be right back.
He's moving. And now he's
Oh,
got
he's
to
gotta
take a piss real quick.
Take a
Coffee.
pisser.
Coffee's hitting him, man.
Maybe
hitting
he's about to go lay some money on the game real quick.
While we wait for that, we'll just stare at Judge Stansbury's empty chair, and it looks a little crooked, by the way. I mean, not that it's off kilter. I mean, it's just a little like it almost looks like it's leaning.
Like
This way a
he's
little
got a certain way he likes to sit in it. And speaking of sitting on it, don't forget it. If you haven't already become a member over here, now's the time, Creed.
Yeah.
Holiday season is here. Nothing says I love you, Mikey and Creed, like a membership. From as little as $3 or as Baller-esque is 50, Creed, a month.
Loud, just because they have only buffets at the cheap casinos that Creed goes to, some of the most fine dining there is known to man is can be found at some casinos, not ones that.
Is that Sue's hand?
That is Sue's hand.
No, it's not. Who's this guy? Interpreter. Interpreter alert.
No.
Interpreter alert.
Coach is back.
He's he
We'll
looks
wait
like he
until
feels
that one's
better.
done and we'll check in. Hi, Pablo.
Back.
See,
Look at that.
like
Advertising works.
It doesn't work here at my house. You don't ask
is
and receive
everybody
like you
still
should,
there?
but here, it's
Yes, Your Honor.
game.
Okay.
The
Or a
blessings.
large
Uh,
wallet,
there-
JG. Could be sitting on a, you know what I mean?
Nelson,
People got them wallets like that.
1044.
Fat stacks.
The
Your Honor,
blessings.
my client
Blessings
comes up,
continue.
He is before the court on a failure to comply, a failure to appear on a DUI, and no insurance, driver's license suspended, and a possession of stolen property, petty larceny, and destruction of property. He will be entering a not guilty plea on all charges.
Okay. All right, Mr. Hesselgesser, I'm going to,
What?
on
Hessel
the,
Gesser?
10444, failure to comply. You're going to deny that. This is going to all be consolidated. Your plea to 08355, which is a DUI, plead not guilty, am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, and.
Oh, he look
legal
a little
defenders
hungover right
granted.
now.
Yeah, he looks like he had
And
a
we'll go
fun
to
night out.
the last one, 16048. Buying, possessing, and receiving stolen property, plead not guilty, am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. Not guilty on all of those. We're going to consolidate all of those.
Boy, that is a hell of a
You have got
crew at
a
this place today. You ain't
legal
kidding.
defender's been granted. City on bail.
I think we need bail, judge. Defendant doesn't show up for court. On the DUI case, we'll ask for the statutory 3,000 bondable with supervision.
Whoa, who this guy? Oh, there's Sue.
Yeah,
Hang on,
Sue.
we'll come right back to that.
I wearing a Sue mask. I couldn't
It's
tell.
not Stansbury. Who
Oh,
is
we've
him?
seen this guy. We've seen him before. Yeah, he's like fourth string behind the really old guy.
No, I was gonna say.
I would defer to the court on this one, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to
Oh,
impose.
what a great shot of Sue. Just look at Sue's just waiting.
Is Sue
Very
Sue.
good.
And I believe
I
the
got
first
Mr.
case is Fernando Gonzalez.
Greg's like,
Yeah, he's right here with his
Great.
interpreter.
Very
there she
good.
is. Sue, ladies and gentlemen.
the beautiful,
Appreciate
the
having you here,
vivacious,
doing
the
it.
lovely Sue?
All right.
And that's
you.
that.
We'll come back
that
after the
bail will
interpreter.
apply
I'm
to
sorry, I
all
wanted
of
to
them.
say Sue.
Right.
Okay.
What was the bill amount, Judge?
$3,000 bondable.
That seems to be the going rate today is the 3K
Yeah.
bond.
Yeah,
Okay, let's
and
go to Robert Isawa.
he's throwing out a ton of charges though. Like I've seen him, kill like 6
This
charges.
is 13463. What do we?
Hello.
Mr. What do we
Oh,
do?
Oh, hello, Nancy.
goodness.
Your Honor,
Good
my client's
Lord.
going to be entering no contest pleas. There was a FTA on a possession of open container and FTA of community court on a citation for paraphernalia. He is being held by Karma Box at this time. He'd be entering no contest plea. I would be asking for.
He's
the
being
city
held
to
in
dismiss
jail by
the open
karma,
container
bad
versus
karma.
Plea to the para.
Okay,
I
city.
can go ahead and do that. That's fine.
Okay, Mr. Asawa, let me think where we're at here. Okay, Mr. Asawa, on 13463, you admit failing to appear on September 29th of 2021?
Oh, yes, Your Honor, I overslept.
What?
God
What?
dang it.
Yes,
That
Your Honor.
concludes the case,
Okay.
Your Honor.
On the, I'm sorry, in the negotiations again, or what?
I'll dismiss the open container charge, Judge.
Okay,
There's one
plead to the
dismissed.
paraphernalia.
Yes.
We'll dismiss that too.
What's your plea to the paraphernalia charge, sir?
No contest, sir.
Okay, the FTA, I'm going to quash that.
Watch him.
All other charges are dismissed.
Dollar, take it to the
City.
dollar.
I don't know why he didn't go to community court. Otherwise, just clean it up with a couple days jail.
Your Honor, the reason that my client isn't going to community court is already being helped by folks at Karma Box. and they're helping him look for shelter, and he feels like he's
Carol,
got a
thank you.
handle on what
Hallelujah.
he's
And
doing.
my God, yeah, perfect.
And so that's the reason why, and I would be asking for credit for time served.
That's what I'm gonna do. It'll be time served. Thank you, sir. What's Carmel Box?
Your Honor, that's a
Thank you,
program where
Judge.
They have donation, but they do a lot of different things. In the past, they've transported people who need their license or ID to DMV. They have boxes around town where you put something in or you take something out depending on.
Okay, but
what
how
you
do they
need.
hold him? I don't
So
understand.
that's kind of what they do.
It's a Grant Denton program, Judge.
Oh, I got it. Okay, that'll be the order. Thank you, sir.
I still don't understand it, but
No, I don't know.
Okay.
the hell with it, right,
Johnny
Shell?
L.
Hallelujah.
Run away.
Language,
Shell's thinking for the two.
LANGU.
He's gone,
What are we doing
son.
with this guy?
He's gone.
Oh, that's funny.
He's
Your Honor,
beating
my
cheeks,
client
man.
would be entering a not guilty plea on possession of stolen property.
All
Oh,
right, sir, what's the plea to the possession stolen property?
I thought it was going to be one of
that's
those
it.
delivery service gives you
Okay,
different
city
Carol
on bail.
things every week.
He's
bi-weekly.
co-defendant of someone we saw earlier.
two subscriptions,
Earlier. It was a
and so it
traffic
comes every
stop and they
single
found
week.
some merchandise.
You
in
can
the car.
understand the judge.
I believe you gave her a break and gave her an OR, so I'll submit it.
Okay.
All right, give you an OR on this one, sir.
Okay.
Your conditions
all right.
prior to trial is obey all laws. Do you understand me?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, that'll be the
Whoa.
order. Thank you.
That looks like the guy
Okay,
that
let's
checked
go
me
to
in my
Anthony
hotel.
Loverdale, Loverde.
Level boy.
What are we doing with this guy?
Time served. He's been in for one night. See ya.
Let's see him. I want to see what he looks like first before we
Your Honor,
decide what we're
could you
going to do.
give the name again?
Loverdale.
It's Loverde, Loverde. Anthony.
Yeah, good luck. You guys got some cold weather coming. My God. Here I am. We're
That I
probably in the
can't
50s.
hear.
And I'm like,
Do we have a Loverde up there, jail?
45.
he's a
Okay,
lover of
well,
the D, I believe, is what
Good
he
luck,
said.
Mr.
Loverde.
Loverde, wherever you are.
Ah, she thought my
Okay, let's
jokes
go
are
to
funny.
Dwayne
Take that,
Mark,
you stupid people in the
M-A-R-K-S-O-N.
comment section of that one video.
Mr. Loverde.
I don't have that one either, Your Honor.
Really?
Are we warmer
Wow.
than you?
Are we
You're
losing
45?
criminals?
Martha, Donna, any explanation on that?
47 degrees.
Let me look. I'm looking, Martha.
The next
Hello,
name I would
Martha.
have is Jason Nordman.
Uh-oh.
That's what I've got. What about those two? Martha, Donna, any idea why they were listed and not
It's
there?
Like,
I want to be your lover.
it was
Lover.
hard.
Loverde.
Okay. Got it. Okay, let's go to Jason Nordman, Nordman.
The Nord man, the
15969.
Nordster, the
Nord
lover
Star.
of the D.
He's being held
Okay.
by Chocolate
Morning.
Box.
What's your plea to trust? Go ahead.
Your Honor, my client
It's
will
heavy
enter a
duty.
guilty plea to the charge of trespass. He's interested in being transported to community court. I understand that
Of
he
course
has
he
a
is.
case out of another, or missed a warrant out of another court.
Nancy, thank you.
All right, sir, what's your
Amazing.
plea to the trespassing charge?
Guilty, sir.
Welcome,
Okay,
America.
We're gonna refer you
Good
to
to see you.
community court. It'll
Happy
be
to
a
have
no
you here.
bail hold. Thank you, sir.
Community court always makes me
Yeah.
think of like
If
Boys
he has a
Town or
case
something.
Selling in another court, they won't take him in community court.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
It'd only
Shirtless,
take it
I
out
hope,
to
Briggsy.
get that cleaned up, but if it's a misdemeanor warrant, my thought is that maybe he's gonna be seen in the next day or so, and he could still be transported.
Carol,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry you missed what I'm doing over here. These are people who
All
are
right, why don't we do
subscribing
this then? Why
or
don't we get
returning
community court?
members
We have it a week from this Wednesday
during
also,
the
or is it-
stream. Carol, we all know
No.
you're a member.
think so.
Kay's a
All
member.
right.
Pass. Dash.
All right, sir, what was your plea to the
You know, they're all
trespassing
members
charge?
too.
Guilty, sir.
How long you been in jail?
Since the 14th.
Okay, I'll give you time, sir. Thank you, sir.
Heck yeah, pass.
All
Thank
right,
you.
let's
Billy,
go
I got
to
Billy's today.
Jose
From,
Ramirez,
speaking of Connecticut.
16085.
Edward.
I'm not kind of
What are
gun
we
that
doing
is.
with Mr. Ramirez?
Your Honor, Mr. Ramirez is going to be entering a plea of not guilty to the trespass charge.
Richard
All right,
Ramirez.
Mr.
Innocent
Ramirez,
as
what's your plea?
charged.
Not guilty.
Okay.
Oh my
that
God,
black
you got
eye.
a bad beat.
No war release. These are the conditions. Obey all laws
He's going to get
pending
these
your
hands.
trial. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Judge, can I also ask for a condition of that he not go back to the Golden
No.
Gate gas station? It was alleged that he he had a hatchet and that was concerning to them.
Oh, that would be concerning. All right, Mr. Ramirez, conditions are obey all laws and no contact in any regard with.
Do you
the
not go in
Golden
and get your
Gate
tall
gas
boys with a
station.
hatchet in the
Understand me?
middle of the night, Mikey?
Sir.
All right, that'll be the order.
No
Thank you.
owning or holding of hatchets
let's
or
go
hatchet related
to-
items.
Pablo Cesar Rivera Flores.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning. Okay,
Write
what
that
are we
down.
doing with Mr. Rivera Flores?
Your Honor, my client will be entering not guilty plea. He would like a court-appointed lawyer for his case.
Yeah, you got knocked right in the eye.
We've got one. Legal defender's been granted. All right, city on bail.
DUI second, looks like his priors from 2016. He was going about 100 miles an hour, putting people at risk. High BAC,
Oh.
PBT 0.245. I'm gonna ask for the 5,000 bondable with enhanced supervision.
Ms. Burning,
Your Honor, my client works at Sierra Window. I would be asking the
Very
court
much so,
for a
Judge.
bondable bail of 2,000. I think that's adequate.
all right, sir, I'm looking at the facts and what I've just heard. High BAC and aggravating facts. I'm gonna keep it at statutory limit. It's gonna be $5,000 bondable. If you make that bond.
I was gonna say 2K is awfully low for that, isn't it? 100 miles an hour, the high
Enhanced
BAC.
supervision, a legal defender's already been granted. Thank you, sir.
Your Honor. may
I don't
ask
like
you,
what I heard.
Yeah.
Someone give you an OR bond.
The 5,000.
Look at that dude
bondable
behind
bail,
him's
does
got
that
a whole
mean I
head
need
full of tattoos. I
to pay
think
that bail
Oh,
before
tattoo.
I'm released?
What you need to do, yeah, it has to be
Maybe.
posted. You can go to a bondsman, I think charge of 15%, so that's gonna be what, $750. But
Okay.
you're a threat to the community. That's why it's so hard. Okay, let's go to.
By the way, the hatchet man is very happy he's getting
That
out.
was
He'll be
granted.
appearing at a
Let's go
Golden Gate
Ciano
gas
Rosales.
station near you
Auto
within the hour on the
Escalante,
hour.
Right down the road from the
13884.
casino where that dude is a chef,
Morning, Your Honor.
was allegedly.
Good morning. Okay.
Is that a
what are we
real
doing?
beard?
Your Honor, Mr. Rosales is going to be entering a plea. He has a Sparks Justice Court matter. He failed to appear for community court
Thank you.
on a possession of open container in October 16th, and he has another possession of open container on 11/16/22.
Thank you, Lisa.
I would be he's
Bigfoot says
going
thank
to
you.
enter a plea.
Thank you.
I'd be asking for him to enter a plea to one of them, if the city's willing to dismiss one, and I would be asking for credit for time served.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
is
what
that
I was
correct,
thinking.
City?
I think even 5K is
That's fine
pretty
for
low,
me.
no?
You can
Mhm.
dismiss either one, whichever one's easier to dismiss.
Okay, we've got some FTAs.
Whichever
also.
one you get to
All
first,
right,
dismiss
on
it.
150100, what is your plea to open container, sir?
Guilty.
Okay, do you admit failing to appear on November 30th of this year?
No.
Do you do or not? You would admit not showing up on November 30th?
Go to court?
Well,
Okay. The 202 Rosales. Okay, you've got a couple, we can wrap that up. The warrants will be quashed. We can take care of that as far as the charges are concerned. So I'm sorry, you plead to open container on 1500. What's your plea again?
Guilty.
Okay.
Guilty.
Warrants are quashed, and I am going to give you.
By the way, I
10
do
days in
know,
jail.
spoiler
Thank you,
alert,
sir.
I will
Credit
golfer
time,
Lisa
sir,
is
obviously.
one of the 4 people selected
All right,
for
let's
possible
go
fan of the
to
year. The other 3 will be announced during We
Michael
Got a Chase
Schenkel,
today.
Schenkel.
nice.
Yeah.
Very quickly, I want to show you, and we'll come right back to him. All the way down here in the bottom of our Discord is where you can claim the MFTs. Those are the things that Mikey draws. And you can claim them here and take ownership of some of the most beautiful artwork there is. All you have to do is screenshot it. First person to put it here on the Discord owns it. You can do
That's
whatever
right.
you want.
It's yours for all
There you go.
of time.
Just so you know, that's how that works. To join our Discord, exclamation
what's your
point
plea again?
Discord in the
Okay.
chat.
The warrants are quashed, and I am going to give you 10 days in jail. Thank you, sir. Credit for time served, obviously. All right, let's go to
By the way, the other 3 names,
Michael Schenkel.
I'm a little surprised we're nominated.
Schenkel.
These are a couple
Morning,
of
sir.
Morning. What are we
Dark
doing,
horses in the
Mr.
race,
Frankel?
Creed.
Your Honor,
Yeah.
my client's going to be entering
I
a
like
guilty plea on the charges.
For the POS.
I would be, I would be asking for credit for time
Hallelujah,
served.
Pamela.
He
Thank
felt
you for the
bad
five.
because he'd had a death in the family, and while he understands that's not
Uh-oh.
a legal reason, it is
Uh-oh,
a
SpaghettiOs.
very
BRB.
important reason why he didn't come to court.
All right. So plead to one of the traffic matters and go from there.
Yes.
I'll dismiss the registration charge, Judge.
Okay, and also the no valid driver's license.
I didn't write that down, but if that's out there, then yes.
Okay, a young man, what's your plea to no insurance on March 30th of this
My
year?
mom was really against
Guilty, Your
insurance, Your Honor.
Okay, the driving without the ballot is dismissed, bogus plates dismissed. You admit failing to appear on July 18th of this year.
Yes, sir.
How long you been in jail?
Still
3
doing
days,
well.
sir.
Okay, I'm gonna give you time served on the FTA. On the insurance, did you get insurance afterwards?
Oh, sir, but I just started working again and I can go down and get insurance.
Okay,
when
this is
I
what it's
get
gonna
back.
be then. You're gonna report upon release.
I hate to tell him, but he can do that over the phone nowadays.
Expenses are
He doesn't have to go anywhere.
$743. If you get insurance within 45 days of your release, that fine's gonna go down to $195. Do you understand me?
Sir,
All right, don't
All you
blow
had
it
to do
off,
is
they'll
like
hold you in
the
contempt
name of
again.
the
You
person
understand?
that you
Yes,
wanted to
sir.
vote for. Pretty
Thank you,
simple.
sir. All right, let's
Hopefully,
go to Jeffrey
I probably
Spingola.
put it really
He
stupid.
has another case.
Who does?
Oh, Your Honor,
Uh-oh,
on
bring him
Schenkel,
back.
there's another case. It's a contempt
Oh.
of court for failure to pay.
Got it.
And
Mr.
it's-
Schenkel, go ahead, Kathy.
Oh, and the amount is $1,391. My client
It
would
knows
be
your cheating pass. You
asking
better watch
for-
out.
He didn't have
It's
a
on to
job.
you.
He has a job now, and he can pay. He's asking for payment.
All right.
He also
Mr.
has a possible revocation on 21 TR
The
12437.
guy with all the tattoos, by the way, he had none of those
suspended
until he
sentence
was
on
put in just the other day.
FTA From 3/24/22, 25 days suspended 1 year.
Okay. Mr. Schenkel, you admit failing to comply with the order of the court in 04307 in regards to paying the fine of $1,391.
Flusher doing the Lord's work today.
yes, sir. I was unable to pay it at that time. I wasn't working, but I am working now, so I can.
I'll
resume,
happily pay
set
it,
up a
Your
payment
Honor.
plan and pay it off.
I'm going to impose $253 for contempt on that, in addition to the $1,391. You're going to report upon release to the Reno Municipal Court to set up those payments. I'm
Gotta
gonna
try a
keep
little
that
harder,
suspended
right?
sentence of 25 days. If you blow it off, you're going to go to jail for 25 days. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Just giving you a hand. Thank you.
We'll say it was both of us.
Okay, let's go to Jeffrey Spingola.
He almost got away with the Erica. He was
Your
right there
Honor,
on the cusp.
When Mr. Spindola gets up here, he's
Micah.
going to be entering a not guilty plea to the TPO violation.
TPO.
That's true.
All right, Mr. Spingola, you there?
Where? Oh, there you are. Yeah, I'm right here.
What's
Why
your
is he
plea
holding that
to
thing like that?
violating The TPO, the domestic violence TPO.
Not guilty.
Hang in there,
Okay.
Jim.
Legal defender's been awarded city on bail.
I'm gonna ask 3,000 bondable.
Good
And that
call. Good
he,
call.
as condition of bail, not have contact with the applicant of this TPO. It looks like it is his mother, Susan.
Oh, not mom.
Okay.
Who's he going to hang out for the holidays with?
Ms. Burning, bail.
Yeah, Your Honor, I'd be asking for 1,500 bondable. I think that's sufficient. It was a matter of getting some things out of the residence.
All right, Mr. Spingola, I'm going to impose a $2,000
I bet
bondable
Mama
bail.
Spingola
Got a
makes
legal
a hell of a
defender
spaghetti.
already awarded, if I'm not mistaken. Or is there? Yeah, legal defender's been awarded. Conditions are you report upon release, you obey all laws, and no contact with the individual who submitted this
Your
TPO.
poor,
Do you
poor
understand me?
mother.
Do
See,
you understand?
Mostly, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do it again. You're entering a not guilty plea.
True.
The bail, in order for you
Oh,
to get out of
shit, he's
jail, is
getting mad.
2,000 bondable. If you make that bail, you report upon release to the Reno Municipal Court, your pretrial conditions, are obey all laws and no contact with the person who submitted the application. Do you understand?
Understand what you're saying?
Okay, go ahead. We have a trial date, ladies.
Why is he holding that piece of paper like a weirdo?
Yes,
Something's wrong with that guy.
it is set for
That's what hurt him so bad.
February 2nd at 8 o'clock in the morning.
And the person who you are to remain free of is Susan
Paul,
Spingola. I take
6
it that's your
big
mom.
months a member.
No contact, don't call her, don't write her,
Love
don't
it.
text her, don't email her, and don't have any third parties, any friends try to contact her. Do you understand me?
Understand that statement.
All right, that'll be the order. Thank you.
Yes.
All right, let's go to
And he
Leanna
talks like Dennis Miller.
Ayer.
I understand what you're saying, babe.
Your Honor,
Not gonna
I
be
would
over
ask that my
there.
client be able to plead no contest on the no insurance and be able to come in and show proof. What occurred in this incident is that she couldn't get the correct
Oh, Creed's
insurance
coming
out
out with
fast
something in
enough
his
until
hand.
the officer gave her this citation.
Box.
And then she's subsequently been arrested on this. There are no other charges holding her at this time in Washoe County Jail. So
Pass, I think your
just
box
ask
is here.
that she be able to withdraw
That
her
didn't come out right.
plea when she
Take it a
brings
lot. It didn't
proof
mean
that
it.
she was insured on July 22nd, 2021.
All right, Miss Thayer, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Is this
All right,
it?
do you admit failing to appear on our August 23rd of 2021?
Passes
Yes.
box.
Okay, I'm gonna give you time
Passes
served
box.
on that. What's your plea
Got
to
a
no
card
insurance?
too.
A no contest?
Ooh.
Okay,
Mr. Billy
you're
Smith.
gonna get out of jail. You're gonna report upon release to the Reno
I
Municipal
don't even take
Court.
guesses.
It's gonna be a $743
Billy.
fine. Now, if you provide proof that you were insured on that date, that charge is gonna be dismissed. However, if you weren't insured on that date and you've got insurance subsequent to
Mail
July
it.
Just put it in the mailbox 5 minutes ago.
2021,
That's how fast it was.
the
I know,
fine's
right?
gonna go down to $195. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Do you
That'd be the order.
understand
Thank
me?
you.
Thank you very much, sir.
You bet. Okay, let's go to
I think we
Derek.
got like 2
Why
left,
was
right?
she holding up the
Thomas.
paper in front of herself like the other guy was? Like,
What are we doing, Derek?
yes,
Morning,
I
Your Honor.
understand.
Morning. Okay,
Mail
Mr.
runs
Thomas, this is a contempt. Hold on
He's
just
closer.
a minute.
Your Honor, my client intends to deny and
Okay.
set the matter for a hearing.
You gonna, what, do you admit or deny the violation of your order, sir?
I deny, Your Honor.
Okay,
I may say something.
that's
Yes,
no.
please.
Legal defender's been granted. City on bail.
Looks like he's on a 60-day suspended sentence out of Department 2. And they'd responded to a report of a domestic battery.
Is she a giant,
and the
like 9 foot
officers
tall? It looks like her head is like
spilled
against the ceiling,
alcohol,
or she's in a
like,
little house.
They were
It's like
threatened.
a kid's
Hard.
playhouse. Almost.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask for maybe 1,000 bondable.
Okay. Miss,
Maybe.
Maybe.
Miss Kathy,
Yes, Your Honor, I would be asking for bondable bail of $250. I think
You think the
that's
judge
adequate
and
to
Kathy
get
have
him
ever
to
hooked
court
up?
on this charge.
all right, sir, it's gonna be
Christmas party a
$1,000
couple years ago, yeah.
bondable. You
Yes.
make that bond, you report upon release to the Reno Municipal Court.
Especially when she's
and
asking for a
conditions are you obey all
$250
laws.
bondable
Do you
bond.
understand me?
Yeah, she's like,
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, young man.
Thank you.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Thank you, young man.
oh.
Okay. going
Last but not
down, going
least.
down.
There you go. One more contestant, and we'll jump
Kevin
over to
West-
Bald
This is
Stansberry
a
here. in a
battery
second.
charge.
Yes,
we
Your
doing?
Honor.
Okay,
My,
what are we doing?
my client intends on entering a guilty plea to the charge of simple battery.
All right, Mr. Westby, what's your plea to the simple battery
Westby.
charge?
Guilty.
Okay, we want to hold him until for a victim statement, city?
Yes.
I
yes,
loved
please.
him.
Okay, it's today is
I
Monday.
guess he's still in Skindred as
Wednesday,
far as I
there'll
know,
be no
but I
bail
mean,
hold. Sentencing will
Skindred.
be
Oh
on
my
Wednesday,
God.
he liked
for a
that one,
victim to
right?
make
That's
a
out of
statement.
nowhere.
Thank you, sir. All
Damn.
right, let's go.
I could have went with
to,
God forbid, or there's a
Jesse
couple of different
Moreno.
ones I could went with. But I went with Skindred.
Not competent.
Wonder if they're still around.
I don't know. That's a
No.
good question. They're huge over in Europe.
Okay, is there a motion?
All right, I
I
think
would say we'll
that's
move to dismiss or not.
it
Let's
for
go
the
and see
coach.
what
Let's,
you got.
jump over here live
No.
to licking and
Guess I had an attorney, but I guess that was last week.
Jim, thank you for the 2. We'll be thinking about
Right,
you.
so you
man.
have a
Hopefully,
lawyer?
have all the reasons in the world to be.
Yes,
normal.
I just want to change my plea.
You got this,
Okay.
Jim.
I would just like to change my plea.
Oh,
Well,
go ahead.
Would you like to have Mr. Ward here as your counsel in doing
No,
that?
no.
Because if
No,
you do
no, no.
change your
Holmes-
plea here
Holmes
today
can't
without
hurt, yeah.
him, you would be waiving your right to have him represent you. And right now, you are
Stansbury had
totally
a hell of a weekend.
Oh, Stansbury's gonna play. This is his.
able to have him here. We can set this over for another day or two. And
No, I'll waive the rights.
He's
and
ready
just
to
plead
do it
guilty.
now, Judge. Let's
Plead
go.
guilty.
So if you do enter a plea of guilty, you waive your right to have him present. You waive your right to have him be
He's
able to
moving
do
faster
all the
than the
things the
old man,
lawyers
though.
are able to do for
Yeah.
you.
Oh, the older man's really
Subpoena
cool, man.
witnesses, cross-examine the witnesses, get folks here to testify, even if they don't want to come to court.
Come on.
You can do all of those things.
I need
You
a
can cross-examine witnesses to get at the truth. Do all the things that lawyers know to do to protect and defend you. If you plead guilty and change your plea here
Oh, here we
today,
go.
without him, you waive the right to have all those things. You waive the right to have a trial. And it was set for a jury trial. I can reschedule it for a jury trial. If you plead guilty, you waive the right to have that trial. You waive the right also to have the state prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, which is the state's responsibility. If you plead guilty, you relieve the state of any responsibility to prove anything. At a trial where they cannot call you as a witness, they can't make you testify, you have a right to remain silent. All of those things go away if you plead guilty. We won't have a trial. Your lawyer won't be here, and the state doesn't have to prove anything. Those are all major constitutional rights that not just you, but everybody in the
Being
United
thorough
States
with
of
the,
America gives up
education here.
if they enter a plea of guilty.
I think I
Change
remember
the
him
plea
doing
like
this
you're
before,
suggesting to do here
trying
today.
to
I'll be more
convince
than happy
people to
continue
do
this for a
things
couple
other
days
than
to
what
get
they're
Mr. Ward
asking
here
to do.
Without
if you would
without
like to
really
do
asking
that.
them to do.
I'll just plead guilty. If his word against mine, and I don't want to waste any more time.
My word
I'm already in
sucks, Your
here
Honor.
for a lot of things I really didn't do, and I don't want to sit in here any longer. I just want to get everything taken care of. The whole entire case is somebody else's word against mine, and all the evidence and the discovery. There's nothing but photographs of the damage, and then a photograph of me walking through the parking lot. So I'm just going to plead guilty on the basis of knowledge of that being everything there was
Having a
to
little
that
bit of a
case
tantrum.
in good faith, Your Honor.
Okay.
How about no contest? Let's
That's
go with
what
that.
you want to do. Is there a written waiver form out there that they use? There's a written waiver form that the deputy's going to hand you, putting those things in writing that we just talked about, waiving the jury trial, the lawyer, and the burden of proof. All those are in that written waiver. I assume that you can read and write.
Yes, Your Honor.
And that you are a United States citizen.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to have them hand you that waiver form. If you will look that over, have any questions, I'll be happy to answer those questions.
Yes, Your Honor.
What'd you say? Sign that waiver form.
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't like your attitude.
He cries a lot, I think. I could judge him.
Yes.
Not sure. We came over a little late. Ladies
He's
and
doing a little bit
gentlemen,
of a tantrum, by the way. A little tantrum, slight tantrum.
He signed. Yes, I did, Your Honor.
You on
Any questions
drugs?
at all about that waiver form?
I'm guessing he damaged something
Based
there.
on the signing
Sounds
of
some
that waiver
vandalism.
form, based on our conversations here today, is it still your intention to plead guilty to that misdemeanor of the second degree of knowingly causing or creating a substantial risk of physical harm to the property of someone else?
There it is.
Boom.
So you're
Yes, Your
desire to
Honor.
plead guilty to that.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's what he's
We'll
guilty
accept
of.
That
he said.
plea is knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily entered into. Enter a finding of guilty in accord with that. And I
wish we could get
will
through something.
ask you, is there anything you would
Everybody
like
says
to
like
tell me
6 months
about
in prison.
sentencing here?
He like flips out.
No, sir.
Let me look at the.
Come on, change your mind, right middle stream.
I will not be shocked if he changes it to not guilty. Pablo, thank you for another $2. This is for the one-eyed, one-horn cow. Yes, from the other day.
Never forget.
Hang on one second.
Oh, he's picking at his nails and everything. This kid's got some issues, man. Nice. That's quick enough. Yeah, I'm telling you, the mail. They're doing their thing today. Is cutoff supposedly for priority mail for online sellers. Kind of a cutoff. Today's the last day to get things out before guaranteed Christmas. Well, not guaranteed, but
That's why I'm hitting the stores Wednesday night. Do my shopping. as soon as old man Google opens his change purse, I'm going shopping. As soon as the show's over, out the door. Working for Google's like working for Ebenezer Scrooge.
Mine will be straight to all of my bills from our down month last month, as they say.
Where the down boys go. Whoa.
Oh, he's got to have. He's not just.
He's got no time for this shit.
Yeah,
he's got. They could have said he had murdered somebody. Yeah, that was me. That was me. Can I get on out now? I'm done.
Yeah, pass. Especially during this time of year, they don't tell you this, but a lot of that stuff's going to make it on an airplane, even though it's first class.
And if anyone asked for a Christmas card and I sent you an email said sent and you didn't get one, please let me know, because I've already had one person let me know they didn't get theirs. And of course, it's a person who didn't get one last year. So now it looks like they're being shamed. So if it happens to you, please let me know, because I do have a few extras I will put in the mail today.
Heck yeah, DM Andy. That's great.
Oh my God, that's like $10,000 in real money. It's a good deal.
I can see that.
He's going to escalate. It's just going up from here. Judge really taking his time on this.
Did Next Media ever give us anything? I mean, we said we would have a party that went downhill from day one, but got worse and worse and smaller.
There probably was a party and they never invited the lesser children of God.
Upon pre-trials, he will have notes in there as to what his sentence was going to be on the plea.
Because he's got to sentence him now. I don't
But
think he was ready for that.
eBay is so on it. What do they send out as the big sale of the day? Just for you, Hanes men's t-shirt with pocket tagless comfort soft tees. 40% off today based on my recent search history? Okay, eBay.
How much they want for that? I bought some of those earlier in the year.
I'm not clicking on it because I'll get more of that. So.
Bam! There should be one in there.
He doesn't know what to sentence him to. That's the big thing.
Oh,
Next year, DM Andy. Next year.
I'm still waiting on some delicious Omaha steaks from last year, so don't worry.
I have one apple turnover left.
From last year?
Yeah.
I'm not sure I understand.
They're frozen. They're fine.
Oh, that means he wasn't going to. The attorney had no contact.
I don't know. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, self-explanatory here. The hash browns, though, from Omaha Steaks. If you ever order anything from Omaha Steaks, get the hash. I don't. It doesn't seem right. They're steakhouse hash browns, and they are to absolutely die for. If I could order just those, I would.
To be sure, you can. Don't they have a site, Omaha Potatoes? Not much. Good to see you, Dave.
I had a Glenn Libet ad on Facebook scrolling through yesterday, and I was like, "Oh,
How obscure! How obscure is that?
No shit. Why would I mean? That's like
really obscure.
That's a
Hanes
weird one.
shirts.
That's like,
Okay, sure.
That is so like Dave like saying, "Hey."
Oh, by the way, we saw Mad Dog 2020 in a can now.
In a can?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we saw it at the gas station, and Bishop's like, wow, they got it in a can. I was like, yeah, that's so you could take it on the go way easier. It fits right into the cup holder. You're good to go.
We were telling everybody the highlight of the basketball game the other day was the $9 or $6, whatever they were, small bag of peanuts that Bishop purchased. We all had about 5
It was
handfuls of-
bottomless, though.
It was. It never ended.
Bottomless bag of nuts.
It never ended. So I was at Dollar Tree yesterday, and they got these giant boxes of them. It's the same brand I thought it was, and I took a video of it. I was like, I gotta grab it.
I don't know if it was just the time of night or what it was.
It was
but
because you're
just-
at that.
Oh,
You're at that place with $6, everything, and
just
these are the those are the hash browns. They
Oh,
are
dear
just
God.
steakhouse hash browns from Omaha Steak. They are. We're not
Oh,
paid to tell you
my.
that, by the way, because we don't take on sponsorship. But
Oh,
if we did,
next year might be.
we might be talking a lot about Omaha Steaks.
When I start telling you about how my wife loves my shaved testes, you'll know why. We're getting paid, son. We're
The
getting
other night
paid.
watching On Patrol Live, the same ad kept running with that Pete Davidson, I think his name is, anyways, with one of the Manscaped commercials. Where's the lawnmower? And then oh my God, over and over and over.
By the way, with us having 10,000 subscribers, after I dug a little deep, if we did want to do any sponsorships, we would be paid $200 a video. Is what the going rate with somebody. Now, if we had 100,000 subscribers, we could ask $2,000 per video.
No, 200, fine. Let's January 1st, everything is changing, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna be nothing but sponsors. Sorry, bills have to be.
So I mean, that's the sliding scale. If you got 1 million subscribers, woo, buddy. And they go by your subscribers, which is so weird. Such a stupid thing to go by.
Right. I would think it'd be more engagement.
Yeah, it's such a really dumb thing to go by. The judge is having a really difficult time sentencing this young man.
Carol, are you really going to are they like tennis rackets, babe? Just give
I'm
tennis
gonna
rackets from
continue
the Salvation
the,
Army.
sentencing
Strap them up.
to another date here, is to give the opportunity to notify the victim in this matter. The victim did participate in
What a great lamp.
the case previously in terms of the investigation, and so I'm going to order that be continued until the victim can be notified, and we'll complete this at that point in time. At this point, it'll be held without bond.
That is not what he wanted to hear. He would have
No.
rather heard anything other than he's going to stay in another day. Oh, he's not happy. He is not happy.
$2,000 an hour, plus travel expenses.
That should do it.
Nothing
That'll be
smaller
all
than
for
a
today.
motel.
Thank you very much. And I think the
He's
next
already
one,
gone.
I
He
want
was
to,
gone.
He was.
He
change
says
the
thank you
order
very
here
much. He
just
just
a
walked
bit.
off.
I would like to
He
have the
ran like
next
the other
one
one.
as what was the name on that one?
David Joseph.
Do you want to?
As Mr. Joseph.
You want to jump to Knox and?
Yeah, we
Then
got
we'll
some
go back to
Knox
the order
ladies. All the single ladies. All the single ladies.
Well, let's do that, and don't forget. I don't know though. We might.
Let's
might
wait
wanna
just
see
one
this one.
second.
Looks
Just
like,
one second.
I'm not sure what.
Before we
he's
get to Sweet
figured-
Tea's girlfriend, let's wait.
Well, he's figuring that out. Don't forget members only tonight at 6
I
o'clock.
can't hear him, man.
We got a Chase channel,
I can't hear him.
members only.
That says that
6 o'clock East. Don't forget that.
that you did make a telecommunication with purpose to abuse, threaten, or harass another person.
Sounds
That
right.
is most commonly referred to as telephone harassment under
Sounds right.
2917.21. That is a first-degree misdemeanor. It would carry up to 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine. That is the charge and the maximum penalty. You understand what that charge is and what the maximum penalty could be, Mr. Joseph,
her
if you were
next.
convicted of that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you were present when the video was played at the jail explaining your state and federal constitutional rights, statutory rights, were you not?
Yes.
And do you have any questions about any of those rights or what plea you may enter?
No, Your Honor.
Do you know what plea you would like to enter to that first degree
Guilty.
misdemeanor?
Guilty.
Yes, Your Honor.
What would that be?
No contest, Your Honor.
Now, if you do enter a plea of no
Close enough.
contest,
Two other charges.
oh, I'm sorry, I only saw that one.
I believe
It's
it's
going to take him 20 minutes to figure out what he's going to give them.
I'm sorry.
Hang on
That's
just a second here. I should have looked on down through there. You have two other charges here.
Oh,
One of
yeah.
those-
Game
Of course it
changers.
does.
There they go.
There's a second charge of phone harassment, which carries exactly the same penalty.
He's so old school, man.
And
Nobody does
there's
that
a
anymore.
third charge that says that you did cause serious public inconvenience or alarm by means of threatening to commit an offense of violence.
Yeah, guilty of that too.
Under 2917-31, that is referred to most commonly as inducing panic, a misdemeanor of the first degree also.
He's
you
just
actually have
really known for
3
inducing
first-degree
vomit, but I mean,
misdemeanors, 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine, maximum penalty on that. So those are the 3. I apologize for not catching those other 2. With
Well, Your
that
Honor,
in
since you missed
mind,
them, can you just forget about them then?
do you know what plea you would like to enter, or would you like to continue as to consult with the lawyer?
no
What's your
take-backs,
pleasure?
Your Honor.
He didn't get caught.
No, actually, I go
doing
ahead.
that, Jay, but he
Like to
most
plead not
certainly
guilty to all of them. I mean, plead guilty to all of them. I'm sorry.
a few times.
well.
Do you want to plead guilty or no contest, or what? You said no contest in the beginning.
Yeah, guilty. Guilty.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
you enter
guilty,
a
Your
plea
Honor.
of guilty, did you hear me explain to one of the other gentlemen here what you would be waiving or giving up by entering a plea of guilty? The jury trial, any trial for that matter, even a trial to me, you'd be waiving your right to have the state prove that case against
Well,
you
he
beyond a
continues on
reasonable
with this. I want to
doubt.
remind you
You
too,
don't
later in
have
the
to
week,
prove you're
on the
not guilty.
22nd,
They
our
have to
last
prove that you are
day,
guilty.
and we're going out
You
with
would
a
be
big
waiving the right to
old
have a
bang
lawyer
with the return to
represent
the
you, and if
OG
you can't
show.
afford one, you can fill out an application.
If you
for
want to
public
hear a bunch of
defender,
guys
and I
talking
will
over each
appoint
other for
someone
about an
to
hour, get ready.
represent you. If you plead guilty,
Shot out of a cannon.
plead guilty as a
Be a
complete
beautiful thing,
admission
though.
of guilt. When you enter
Really
that plea, you waive or give up those major constitutional and
That's at 8
statutory
o'clock
rights.
East, right?
Any
8
question about
p.m.
what you're
Eastern
waiving or
time on
giving
the
up if you
22nd.
plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Your Honor, could we ask that he fill out a waiver of attorney on this,
Yep.
as well as could you inform him that if he should be convicted of telephone harassment again, it is a felony?
Ooh,
If-
one more
if
time,
you
it's a
do,
felony. Who is
there are
she,
a
by the
couple
way?
things
We're not
here.
used
If
to
you
that.
do enter a plea
Smoking
of
hot.
guilty to the telephone harassment and you get charged with it again down the road, it could be a felony the next time, just by virtue of the fact that you have that prior. That makes it a felony the second time around.
I don't ever plan on having these charges again, Your Honor.
I'm sorry.
This is a mistake. It's
I'm
never gonna
having a
happen
phone
again.
disconnected, Your Honor.
Okay, well, that could be a complicating factor in the future if it does happen. You know, are we on the same page with that?
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm assuming that rights waiver may have the same thing in it with waiving the right to counsel, but I'm not seeing that one.
No, we would ask for separate forms.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
So what I would like you to do is, I would like to have you put in writing that we do this for everybody here, on any
Agreed.
potentially jailable offense. I like to have that writing, both the jury trial waiver and
Don't stop now.
the
I'm getting excited.
lawyer waiver in writing. So if the jail has 1 or 2 documents that deal with both of those issues, I would like to have you sign the waiver on both of those issues. I don't know whether they're on 1 document or on 2. So the jail will check that, and we'll either have you sign 1 or 2, waiving both of those things in writing.
Lots and
Yes,
lots.
sir.
And when you look at that, if you have any questions,
Maybe that was
I'll
the
be
problem
happy
on
to
the
answer
phone.
those
He
questions
just
about
couldn't
those
hear the other people, and he just made threats and stuff. And didn't
No,
mean
Your
to.
Honor.
Yeah. You think all the bombs that he made maybe have exploded near his ears, and that's why he's hard of hearing now?
Yeah, possibly. That and his mother screaming within 1 inch of his ears. That could have had something to do with it.
How many pressure cookers do you think the old school ones, the metal ones that you can, what I'm talking about?
Yeah, put it like this and he stick it.
Yeah, I bet you he's got a whole horde of them, like out back behind his shed, back in the back corner underneath the tree next to the piss drugs.
Are they looking for that form at the jail?
He just wants to get out before anybody finds something they shouldn't find.
Is someone looking for that?
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only.
He signed on his, waived his rights on rights to court
Hi, Sue.
for his attorney.
High five,
Now
Sue.
he's signing the other waiver.
Crazy guy.
Is there a waiver of counsel and a waiver of the trial on that document? I just don't have access to that document.
That just says hereby waive my right to be represented by an attorney. I've been fully advised of my right to be represented by an attorney, including my right to be represented by court-appointed attorney
It'd be funny
Okay.
if
and
I look over
agreed
his
to
team,
proceed
though.
without
Ah!
counsel.
Okay, that'll be
Get it.
fine.
Okay.
Great.
Why the
Mr.
fuck would you say that?
Mr.
What the fuck
Joseph,
is that supposed to mean?
Having signed those waivers and then having listened to my explanation of what those waivers constitute and the dangers of another offense like that.
Vinny, you
becoming a
leave until
felony,
next year.
is it still your desire
I'll
to
give you a
make
holiday,
that
Vinny.
complete admission of guilt and plead guilty to those three charges, 2 counts of phone harassment and 1 charge of inducing panic?
Oh, yes. The Laje button.
Court will accept those pleas as knowingly, intelligently,
Who's
and
the guy in the
voluntarily
back
entered
that
into
looks like he's about to
based
fall out
on
of the
our
pew
conversations and based
by the
on
door?
waivers signed, accept those pleas.
Vincent, you get
And,
lots of loves.
At this point, does the state have any
Stops.
thoughts relative to sentencing here,
Yes,
or
Your Honor.
continue it to? I don't know whether you want anybody else.
I've had
here,
enough.
or-
Let's go over to
You
Knox.
know,
I can't
I-
hear him drone on anymore.
I
just,
spoke with.
Are you sure?
Mr.
Look at the guy
Lane
over there.
from
He's
Near
kind of
Mosul
like,
earlier
see him? He's like,
today. I did get his recommendation.
it's
and I
all
believe
over.
he
Too much.
maybe.
Must have been staring at this hottie over here in Knox
this
for
situation
quite a while.
involved.
I'm ready.
All right, well, let's go to the Sweet Tea's girl.
Hey now.
I wish that I had Sweet Tea's girl. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Got her hair done.
Where can I find a Kool-Aid headed woman like that?
And that magistrate knows how to sit up straight, huh?
As an arrow.
Ms. Ellert, you have the following charges: simple possession of methamphetamine, a misdemeanor, another simple possession charge, also an A misdemeanor, and then charge of possession of drug paraphernalia, also an A misdemeanor. I'm not asking whether you agree with the charges, but do you understand what you've been charged with?
Look at that.
You need to
Look
go
at the
over your
haircut.
rights.
Vinny,
You have the right
she's
to
got
remain
what they call-
silent. No one can force you to say
She goes in there and they say, "What do you want?"
If you give up that right, anything you
Give me
do
the
say
Vinny.
may be used against you in
Vinny.
court. You have the right to have an attorney represent you. If you cannot afford one, I can appoint one to represent you. And you have the right to
Yes,
have
you
a
are.
preliminary hearing. on the
Let me
charges.
check, and
Where a
then you
judge
go
will
back
listen to
and
evidence
send
and
another
determine
$2 and
whether
we'll
there is
figure it out
probable
together.
cause for the charges to be prosecuted. Do you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand for me, please? And do you swear affirm the answers you gave on your affidavit are true?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And how long have you lived in Knoxville?
My whole life.
My whole life, baby. She's got a very whiskey, or some call it a methy voice.
So I'm just charged with misdemeanor, sir.
What it appears at this time.
Very timid, though, too.
Okay.
You're going to have to guide her, take her by the hand. You gotta take her by the hand. You got to say, look here, baby.
Jeff, it happens.
You've never lived until you've had a big old glass of sweet tea.
The bail is going to be set at $500 on each of the charges, so your total bail is $1,500. It would be 10%.
Oh, hey now, there we go.
Bail, so you're looking about probably $170.
Showing
or
some
so.
skin cream.
I am going to set your case on for tomorrow morning in misdemeanor court for a bond hearing. If you're
Trying
if
to get
you
a
are
little
unable
twitchy,
to bond
too.
out before then, the judge will reconsider.
Either
your bond
turned
at that
on,
time.
though. She might be aroused.
Okay, hang on one second. Let me make sure you have an attorney.
It's Clinton Frazier.
Oh,
Glenn
God.
Frazier's representing you
That
on
would
some
be
other
amazing,
matters,
Fred. If
or
we
recently
did the,
represented you on other matters.
That would be
news
great.
show.
Yes, sir.
That'd be great.
But
He
after-
misses that. He's going to be,
But after everything that he's been telling
I'll
Emily,
appoint him on your new charges. I'll be waiving
Emily.
the administrative fee.
yeah, he couldn't get a hold of me, so start texting.
And as I
her.
said, we'll set you initially for tomorrow morning for a bond hearing in misdemeanor court. Good luck to you.
Not have a girl on.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, she's
Damn,
another
she's
runner.
gone.
These exits today have been just crazy.
Oh my gosh, she's a little old to be in jail. All right, well, I mean, she's fixing her hair, Creed.
Well, we're getting.
What I was saying, because I was so upset, I was, you know what I mean? I didn't intend no harm. I didn't intend to threaten anybody.
So what
I was just talking shit.
prompted all this?
I was talking
Your leg
shit,
is
Creed.
I really need my help because my head's been really messed up the last 10 months.
No
Yeah,
shit.
What at work kind of turned all this stuff on?
Huh?
What at work started you down this path?
Well, I was in an accident about a week ago. I had a closed head injury. And then I was dating a girl at work, and I don't know what happened. She started flipping out. I went to get a different job, and then she tried to say that, you know, we would work things out, whatever. But honestly, I don't know what happened. I want to get away from it all. I want to find a new job anyway. I've been trying to find a new job. I just got man can said they'll put me out there. What's that place called? Henderson out in Hebron.
I start a new job.
I'll get away from them. I've lived in the same spot since January. I mean, I've been doing real well, Your Honor. I don't know. My mind just flipped. I don't know. I don't understand what happened, but I didn't mean any of it. That's why I took all the posts down. I deleted my Facebook. I didn't realize what I was doing at the time. I was just upset.
I'm just upset.
I'll do anything. I mean, you want to put me on house arrest? I'll go on. I'll do whatever. I didn't mean nothing.
Just make sure I have a phone, please.
Sir.
So I can tell that bitch I'm going to kill her again.
Kill her again, I said.
With anything, Your Honor. He may be able to get that in the jail. I'm not sure. I know they do have some people to help with medication.
Oh, great. Now he's going to put on the medication.
Hello, Katie.
Katie. Katie and her man were all dressed up in that picture, boy. Not like this guy, this weirdo.
Does the
Threatening folk.
Facebook post of threatening nature fall under the telecommunications thing, you think?
I don't know. I was called two stupid assholes recently.
Oh, dang. And I do apologize to everybody out there. Like I said, I didn't mean any issues to them. I didn't mean to cause any problems.
Oh.
My head's just messed up right now, Your Honor. It's really messed up.
I had a closed head injury. Also had to have a DNC, Your Honor.
Anybody else think that there may have been a head injury before the one a week ago? Because I'm kind of guessing there might have been.
I think he's put on that right now. I think he's pretending to be crazy. I don't believe this man is even that nuts. I think he's just a complete a-hole. Well, maybe he's not, but I think if he headbutts it about 4 or 5 times right now, real quick, I'll change my mind. Otherwise, I'm sticking with my story.
I'm sorry, I had to jump back because he's like this yelling.
Oh, absolutely.
Having a moment.
I'm the dude.
You think she left him because of his beautiful hair was no longer there anymore?
No, I'm guessing that he probably freaked out on her a few times and he doesn't even understand. Or because he has a micro penis. One of the two, definitely.
We're waiting. Let's hear about the penis.
He looks very confused.
I think because he was getting to get hit with some charges.
I've been in trouble in a while,
I think
Your
that's
Honor.
what we missed. He was going to get hit with something.
Yeah.
And he's pled guilty already.
Yeah.
And now
you're
he's
right.
having buyer's remorse. And he says, what's the best way to try and get out of
Don't
this?
mess with me. I'm one crazy mofo.
You know.
Those wrinkles in the top of his head.
He's like, Your Honor, have you ever seen my impersonation of a nutsack?
So I'm guessing, the long break that we had while he was reading.
Yeah.
Must have found some.
He had some charges coming, some real consequences.
And now he's conferring with who I'm guessing is a DA.
Yeah, I think he was going to do time. I think he's got some time because he's talking about consecutive.
It's kind of a
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I'm not sure.
Oh wow, she disappeared on him. Great shot.
I'll pull it up.
It's kind of up in the air at this point. About
Don't give them a break. Whatever you do.
Oh, God, too. Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Is this like the only way that you can chat with us is through $2 bills? Because
I think
I'd
so.
like this. Like, is there any way we could turn that on for anybody else?
Can we keep it that way from now on?
I think that if Flush, if you were blocked in any way, shape, or form, you can't. Even,
You wouldn't be able to send them money. That's
yeah,
for
you
damn
can't
sure.
even do that. So, if you're like on a phone or something, I'd say just restart it.
Mr. Joseph,
Come back in, try that.
you present some difficult issues here.
I'll find an
with
800
the
number for
court.
tech support.
You've
Shit,
got
good luck.
a past that's less than admirable, and if you throw into the fact that that past has violence in it, that you've been convicted of things that are some pretty serious violence issues, that gets my attention. It also gets my attention that this is a workplace environment problem, because that seems to be a driving force in society right now.
Fletcher, we'll double check.
People showing up at
I don't think
workplaces
so.
with guns, hurting people, killing people. It's almost a weekly event
Thanks,
in the
little
United
one.
States of America
I'm gonna look.
on the news. That doesn't even count the stuff that doesn't make the news. So I think that the problem becomes, the concern that we all have for the safety of others is a really big deal when somebody comes unglued and articulates the things that you did. Articulate.
That's his head on the
Having a
podium.
gun as part of that is worrisome. This can cause.
I don't even have a gun, Your Honor.
A gun?
Here's what
Why
I'm
are we
gonna
bringing up
do
that? Don't bring
is,
that up.
In these three cases,
Stop talking, dude.
I'm going to
Really making Flusher cough it up today. So, Flusher, did you order any good food lately?
housekeeping.
Heard about
here.
that.
Flusher, you want to try and guess if you're in the room for fan of the year?
Flushy, got any big plans this week? How you feeling?
I've got some paperwork here to do.
By the way,
Hang on
before
a
anyone
second, let me
complains
do this,
about
and
who
we'll talk about
who's
what we're
pin
gonna do.
picked for fan of the year, we didn't pick fan of the year. You guys did.
Right.
Just so you guys know that.
Might have to update your drawing now.
That's a very fuzzy. He is losing it. I'd like to see a very skinny Bill Murray take on the role of this guy. I feel like he could really get into the role. Flusher, what channel are you on, by the way? You on we got what a stupid question. You're not on We Got a Case. You're on.
That's right. That's what monetizes.
Nobody's over there.
Flush is the big donor of the day. I'll tell you that much.
I'm gonna check on you right now.
I find it odd that if you block, you can actually still send.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a finding that
Okay.
He's having a time.
that there were multiple counts here that were all a continuing course of action, course of conduct that.
Oh my God, he's died.
serious enough that I don't
Passed
believe
away.
that any one particular
Colorado.
charge is enough to deter the future conduct here.
He's gonna give him some time. Get ready.
For that reason, I believe consecutive sentences are necessary. I also think that throwing in your history of criminal conduct demonstrates also that consecutive sentences are necessary to protect the public from future crimes by you. And I think that the need
Katie.
to do
Oh,
consecutive
congratulations.
sentences also is necessary so as not to demean the
You're not on your honeymoon
seriousness of
watching
what's
us, are
going
you?
on here. I think that's
If you
all
are,
necessary
I
too.
understand.
So I'm going to impose 180 days on each one of those, and I'm going to make those consecutive. That's a year and a half. Now, here's the deal.
Oh, wow.
At some point,
Look at him.
I'm sure we will revisit this with a plan of action with some treatment and some other things.
We messed up
but
so bad.
for right now,
Damn.
we got to figure this out. So
He
at
messed
some
up
point,
so bad.
I'm sure the probation department will be out and talk to you. And we will talk about.
I have trial on the 26th of January in Delaware County.
What are they? What's Delaware County have with you?
That's where I had the accident at, Your Honor.
Accident.
You don't know what you're charged with in Delaware?
Accidentally said I was going to pee for somebody.
You don't know what Delaware has you charged with?
Yes, they have me charged with hit, skip, and
pinch dip. What?
failure to report. Or failure to report an accident or something like that.
And of course,
I have trial the 26th of January.
One coming through when Stansbury.
Or I have pre-trial the 26th of January, and I have trial the 30th of January. I can't miss those.
They'll know where you're at. Don't worry.
Yeah. Just because you're in jail doesn't mean you're gonna miss out on those from another county.
I don't want to get in any trouble, Your Honor.
That's why I said when I got in that accident and I smacked my head, it really messed me up bad.
Yeah, we've already been there.
But you've got a history of this sort of thing. We
That was
just
a
found
week
that
ago.
out.
That was only like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, now it's 2 weeks ago. Goddamn, we're time traveling now.
I mean, it's really, really happening for him.
Your story's falling apart, dude. It's not at all. I've got court for criminal charges. I can't go to jail now. I have things to.
I've got so many important things I need to look into, Your Honor. Your Honor, I've been banned in the chat on Creedence Bishop's show. Is there any way I have got to get on there and get that figured out? Like,
I was never dead.
I'm dead, he said.
Oh man, a year and a half in this place.
Oh no, you're going somewhere way worse. Don't worry.
I'll never make it a year and a half.
It's like Club Med compared to where you're going, pal.
They refused me my meds in here. They refused me everything in here.
Just take it. Just shut up and take it, because
you really stepped in it, bud.
It is what it is.
Oh,
man.
you really stepped in it.
It
You should have went to trial. You should have. You'd be home for Christmas. I mean,
yeah, he really got. He was not expecting any of this when he first.
No attorney advice, Creed. No nothing. Going in raw.
So, as I said, we'll talk about a possible sentence review here down the line after some psychological evaluation and a professional treatment plan.
They won't give me no psychological testing here.
Where that goes.
They refuse it every time I'm in here.
It is what it is.
Yeah, easy does it,
we
killer.
will just impose that sentence as I indicated. Okay, the
All right,
cost
thank
of the
you.
action, I'm not imposing any fine.
Oh,
pay the cost.
Whew, that's a relief.
I do feel kind of bad. He got a tough one. That is a tough one. They're always talking about. I'm just.
He better keep his hands to himself. He touches our Sue. I'm coming up there. And that year and a half's gonna seem like nothing, pal. You mess with Sue.
I feel bad for him because he's feeling that.
That's enough.
Uh-oh. Sue has this.
Alrighty, thank you.
She said that's enough.
That's what I do, Katie.
There you go.
James Zero.
All right. I hope he's being all right to our Sue, because
he seems very aggro right now, as they say. Creed.
All right. Let's. Oh my God. It's Sue. Oh my God.
That would be okay. Or whoever you got there, I'll sort out the rest of these. Whatever.
Anyways, we got teased of a Werman. Let's do that. and jump on out. This guy's a serial killer. They just
Obviously.
just go away. Just stop. Look. Don't look. Okay.
Obviously he is.
Let's jump over to Knox County and we'll wrap it up with that. Wow, that dude. Yeah, he really was not ready.
He
Not
was
ready at all.
not prepared at all. Ladies and gentlemen, our last contestant right here. What did she do, Creed? I mean,
gosh,
she seems very timid, very. I thought she was older than I think she really is because she has that weird colored hair. She's stacked. She's representing
low hanging fruit. I think they call
she's
it.
representing.
Shoplifting, Dewey, drugs, stole a bra.
She needed it though.
That's
She was only
impressive.
still like things she needed.
I like the theft and trespassing. Smothered a man with her. That from 7-Eleven. Very specific, Jim. I like that.
I like that you're really hedging your bet. So let's find out. We'll find out all together. This look how she's like, I've never done anything wrong. Your
Hey,
Honor.
D-Talk, great to see you.
Hope you're doing well. First, I thought we lost the audio, but he's just really taking his time over here.
Well, he's taking it all in, if you know what I mean.
Knox County, Tennessee. Don't forget Mayor
treason
Kane taking care of
What's
business
your
over
name?
there.
Good morning, sir. My name is Cassidy Blackstock.
Oh, very well spoken.
Wow, very well spoken. Castock? That's a good one.
Flusha, what do you think she's in for? Go ahead and get yours in too.
I was
Just
almost
you
there.
have 2 counts of domestic assault. Each of those are A misdemeanors. I'm not asking whether you agree with those charges, but do you understand what you've been charged
Domestic. Anybody have
with?
domestic?
I need to
DV?
go over your rights. You have the right to remain silent. No one can force you to say anything about these charges.
Some of you
If
got
give up
the
that right,
nub.
anything you do say may be used against you in court. You have the right to have an attorney represent you if you cannot afford one. I can appoint one to represent you, and you have the right to have a preliminary hearing on these charges.
Congratulations,
First
anybody
judge
that's
looks
been
at
there.
evidence and determine whether there is probable cause for the charges to be prosecuted. Do you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you swear affirm the answers you gave on your affidavit are true?
We have the most people from sexfind.info in the blocked section over here that I'm going through looking for
How much
Flush's
do you
name
make
right
per
now.
week or per month?
Per year, 80,000.
Whoa!
Are you planning to hire an attorney?
I should already have one, a family friend, Steve Sharp.
Oh,
but I don't know that he'll be available.
Come on now.
I'll have to check and see.
Okay, but you don't need me to appoint an attorney. Is what you're saying. How long
Flusha,
have
if
you lived
you better be
Knoxville?
in this jail over
Grew
here,
up
I'm
here
looking
my
in.
whole life, but I've moved around the country in Europe, so I just moved
Oh,
back here.
are you
well
looking?
traveled.
Are you looking for a man? I mean, you can smack me here and there, but for God's sakes, lady, she's got money, class, sophistication. She's cultured, Creed.
Friends that are liars.
I mean, our friends are Flusha. I mean, nothing wrong with that, but he has to send us $2 every time he wants to talk to us. I do
No refund.
not see Flusha anywhere in here. Other than sex bots, there's tons of ones with the first word is Trump. Those are the ones that really have racked up the banning of.
Those are the ones that come in and spell.
The bail on
letters
each
from
of the
starting.
charges
Yes,
is going to
put
be
very racist
$1,000, so your total bail is $2,000. It would be 10% of that plus a bondsman's fee to bond out, so you're looking at around $220. I am going to set your cases. I'll indicate that you're planning to hire an attorney on the warrant. If for any reason you're unable to hire an attorney, you can always ask the judge to consider appointing an
HCW
attorney to
Backyard Wrestling, by the way.
represent you.
Carol, are you
I will
saying?
go
Oh
ahead and
God,
schedule
that kid.
your
Nope, we'll let
cases
him back.
tomorrow. in
Carol, are you
this
saying
court
that
for a
he
bond
faked it when
hearing.
you two were together that time?
I'm doing that. Normally it's a 2-day setting, but
He's
The
not
courts
in
are going to
here.
be closed Monday and Tuesday of next week, and then with the weekend, that's a long time to wait for a bond hearing. So
You're not in here.
try and get you in. Obviously, you are.
Yes, he's lying.
You are
He's a
free to
dirty
bond
liar.
out tonight if you're able to.
Yes.
Oh, you should be out in 10 minutes, Your Honor.
There were also conditions associated with your release that if you were to violate, you could be rearrested and held without bond. They are the following regarding the alleged victims, Cherie Blackstock and Paul Blackstock. You are prohibited from
Did he
committing or
beat his
threatening to
wife?
commit the offenses
I mean,
set
her daughter
forth
and her
against
husband?
either alleged victim or any other household member. You are prohibited from harassing, annoying, telephoning, contacting, or otherwise communicating with the alleged victims, either directly or indirectly. That would include, but not be limited to, telephoning, emailing, texting, speaking to, or using a third party to contact the alleged victims. You must vacate and stay away from the homes of the alleged victims and stay away from any other location where the alleged victims are likely to be. Lastly, you are prohibited from possessing or consuming alcohol or any controlled substance that has not been lawfully prescribed to you while these charges are pending.
Okay.
As I said, we'll set these on tomorrow. If you bond out, if you make bond before tomorrow, they will give you, that's fine. They'll give you a new court date that will be out several weeks if you do. Good luck.
Okay, no, I'll bond out tonight.
Good luck
Good
to
luck.
you.
Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome.
I really like her.
Seemed nice.
Well, she looks like she about to cry.
All right, one more, and then we boot scoot.
One more. Get your bets in. Takes him a minute to say anything. So get your bets in. What did she do? I did not see
Not
DV
even close.
coming on that last girl.
Wait, what?
Moving on, Creed.
Has she been crying? I think she's been crying.
She's got real red hair,
Olivia
too.
Higgins.
Good for her. Natural redhead.
All the meth is coming in, although Courtney is thinking child endangerment, shoplifting at Walmart, assaulted her pimp, theft, drunk driving, drugs, driving without a license, theft, aggravated battery, drugs, child endangerment.
Ooh.
I like that.
We don't like
Higgins,
that.
you've been charged with a violation of a conditional release order. That's an A misdemeanor. I'm not asking whether you agree with the charge, but do you understand what you've been charged with?
What'd she do, though? Forget
You need to
that.
go over your rights. You have the right to remain silent. No one can force you to say anything about the charge. If you give
Wishful
up that
thinking.
right, anything you say may be used against you in court. You have the right to have an attorney represent
She
you.
doesn't.
No,
She doesn't strike me as a fighter, though.
represent you. You have the right to have a preliminary hearing on the
Mike?
charge, where a judge would listen to
Mr.
evidence and
Devane?
determine whether there is probable cause for the charge to be prosecuted. Do you understand those rights?
Mm.
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand for me, please? And do you
I'd like to
swear
know what she
that the
violated for, though.
affidavit are true?
We usually find out, thankfully.
Affidavit you filled out earlier.
This guy's
Thank
pretty
Yeah.
good about it.
And how much do you make per week or per month?
After
80,000.
taxes, I make about $450, but I haven't made anything yet. I just started that job just about a week ago.
Paper
and
mill or
So 0.0.
I haven't gotten a check yet.
What about before that?
$450 per week, though. Roughly.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Braggart.
How long have you lived in Knoxville?
I'm going on about 9 months now.
I only talk to people with $2.
what do we have over here at Licking?
Hey
I'm
now,
sorry about that.
cleanest uniform they had in all of Licking.
I think they made that custom for her.
I bet she gets 80 grand a year too.
Sir, I just need your signature down here.
What's that?
I just need your signature down there on that one
Okay.
for your previous one.
She's gonna put this girl in prison for life. Sit the old dude up the river for a year and a half.
Let's sit on this one for just a second, see what she's doing. We'll jump back to
Red.
Knox in just a second.
And you are Nicole Greathouse, is that correct?
Yes.
This
Yeah.
Greathouse,
Are we dealing with a person in the court and one in the back at the same time?
Who is this AOC? Who is this you speak of?
I don't even know. I feel stupid now.
Anybody-
I feel dumb.
Sir? I couldn't remember what the name of it.
Who was AOC? You guys.
This great house, it looks like the prosecutor's office had filed a motion to amend the charges in order to change the date of the offense from December 17
Alexandria something
to
Cortez.
of 2011 to December 17 of 2022. It looks like there was a mistake on that ticket.
Thank you, Conton. I had to Google it. I didn't know what you're talking
Criminal
about.
complaint, rather.
It shows how much politics we follow. Melvin Guns, thank you for the
original
$5.
complaint says that you did on or about December 17 of 2011 in Hartford Township, knowingly cause or attempt to cause physical harm to a family or household member under 291925. That is the domestic violence section, a misdemeanor of the first degree. If you're convicted of domestic violence, it does carry up to 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine. It also is not sealable or removable from your record. If you're convicted of that, that would stay on your record for a
Did Flusher hit the lottery
time. I
over the
tell
weekend?
folks, maybe for the rest of your life, but would stay
Most
on there.
money
It's not
Flusher's ever seen.
sealable from your
Put
record.
big money on the
Also, if you're
soccer
convicted
game
of
thing
that,
happened.
it would eliminate your ability to own, possess, purchase, transport, or otherwise have firearms under your control under federal firearms law. Not under anything that this court would impose, but under federal firearms law, it would disqualify you from being around firearms.
Fair to say a licking
That's
11?
the charge of domestic
Oh my God,
violence.
absolutely.
The prosecutor's amendment is just to correct the year on that charge. Any objection to that, Ms. Greathouse?
I'm sorry, what was that last part?
The prosecutor had the wrong date on the charge. It was a typo from 2011 to 2022.
Gotcha.
They
I'll
just
tell
moved
her.
to amend that. I'm going to grant that unless you have some overwhelming thoughts about that.
No, that's fine.
All right, I'm going to grant that request to amend that date to the correct date of 2022.
Thank you.
So, do you know
Hi,
that
Stan.
the charge in the
Mic
maximum penalty of 1 count of domestic violence?
Yes, sir.
And do you know what plea you might like to enter on that today?
Not guilty.
Plea
Good
not
call.
guilty will be
Yeah.
He's sending
entered
people to
that.
prison today.
Yeah. Which we never see on licking, you know? We never see somebody with 540 days. We never see a licking 11. I think we've capped at about a 4 or 5. Odd day today.
It really has been all over the place.
And is there anybody else here on that charge? Anybody here? Are you here for this case? Yes. And sir, is there anything you would like to say?
Oh, wait, what?
Come forward.
Come up a little closer to
Yeah,
the
please.
microphone. Yeah. And first of all, what is your name, sir?
My name's Andrew Campbell.
I'm sorry?
Andrew Campbell.
Andrew Campbell. And Mr.
Is it
Campbell,
who she beat up?
what would you like me to know regarding setting bail in this matter?
It was a lot of confusion. I did not want the charges of domestic
Are
violence.
you are the victim in this case,
him.
allegedly?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right.
I just want my hot wife back.
Would you like any kind of temporary protection order or anything like that?
No. Your
Oh
Honor.
no.
Okay, very good. So if we do a recognizance bond, which is her own personal guarantee, she'll reappear. That is okay with you?
Yes, Your Honor.
And y'all won't have any difficulties, you don't think, at this point? Okay. Ms. Greathouse, could you hear Mr. Campbell? I'm sorry.
Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you so much.
I'm going to let you sign the recog bond. I'm not going to tell you that you can't have any contact.
He's getting a massage tonight, boys.
Ah,
He's getting her out. Get her out. This isn't the first time he's got her off on charges. Won't be the last.
happy about that one.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if I wonder if Ohio's kind of like some of the states where, like, if you get
So
called out to a
You have
what
to
I am
arrest
going to
somebody.
say
Yeah.
is
Somebody's
that,
gotta go.
that recog bond is peaceable contact only.
Peaceable
Peaceful
or
contact only.
sexual. Your Honor?
Yes.
So we don't want to have any other difficulties while this is pending.
Absolutely not.
We'll do that not guilty, and we'll you need to come back over here when you're released to get a date from the clerk's office.
Oh no,
As I
Katie,
said,
you're
if you
doing
don't
it
get out in time
just
to do
right.
that by 4 o'clock.
You should be
Come
doing
back over here in the
watching
morning
on 2
and do
different
that, okay?
devices.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Dad.
sir. Appreciate
All
it.
right, okay,
All
back
right,
to Knox.
really,
Back,
we're
back over
gonna
here. Seriously, we're trying to wrap
we're
it
gonna
up.
see. We're gonna listen to her, see what she's got to
We
say
out.
about all this, and then we're gone.
For real.
2 hours almost. She's very patient.
See
Give
ya.
her that.
All right, we all got our guesses in. We
Yeah,
haven't
hopefully
really-
he'll tell us what she was
Oh,
on probation
no.
for.
Like,
Oh, are you kidding me? Is it somebody
I'm
that
not
good?
kidding you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Bay House again?
Yes, please.
Now she just walked away.
Send Amy Winehouse back up.
Green
Oh
House,
my God!
I'm sorry I missed this. There was
Oh no!
a review scheduled back in 2017 for failure to attend and successfully complete the 72-hour driver intervention program.
Oh no!
Oh.
In the OBI case.
Oh no!
Yes.
And I'm assuming that you didn't ever complete that 72-hour
Drinking's her
program.
problem. That's it.
Oh, yes, I did.
She gets drunk
Oh,
and
yes,
acts out.
I absolutely did.
Yes. Can you
It wasn't at lab. It was in, because I ran out of time to go to lab.
can
They
you
had no more.
can you get proof of that to bring back to court with you on this?
Absolutely. I have a receipt for it.
I'm sorry.
I said, absolutely. I have a receipt for it.
Okay.
And I'm sure I can get any information I need for that.
Oh yeah.
It was in,
Raiders.
Him?
Yeah. Great day of football yesterday.
I want to say Dublin.
Ireland?
It was at a hotel in Dublin. I believe the Courtyard Marriott.
Okay. Hang on
Oh.
a second.
I think
Right
the
next
next one's
to-
gonna be a banger, by the way.
The Ritz Carlton. All right, we're not going back to Knox today. Just so you guys know.
Just giving it up now. I mean, licking is providing today. I'm sorry. I just
Finally.
right.
We've had some down days.
Yeah.
Maybe we need Stansberry to stay gone a little more. I got a hotel receipt, Your Honor.
What's that?
There's no paperwork saying that she's done that with the probation office. It doesn't mean that she
Yeah.
hasn't done it.
Ulysses.
I think what I'll do is just order them to bring that paperwork in at the next hearing.
Watching the
And,
Eagles play on Christmas
not-
Eve, I believe. That's going to be
Really?
a
You picked up
fun
last
time.
night on
Yeah.
this other charge on the domestic violence
Against the Cowboys.
Saturday.
Them boys.
Want to stay an extra day? I mean, if you don't have proof of that, you could do the 3 days in jail consecutively by doing
Don't
one
do
more
it.
day.
Don't do it.
I'm not saying I don't believe you or anything like that, but I'm just saying if there's anything that if you can't demonstrate that you did that 72-hour program, you're going to end up having to do 72 hours in jail to satisfy that.
Oh, wow.
And if you've already got 48 of it in, you might as well do the 72.
So far, I definitely have
I'm
a
having a little
receipt.
trouble hearing you.
So far, I definitely
hello.
do have a receipt for that, but it's like a written, it looks like a written out check kind of receipt. I believe it's the yellow of like,
Well,
Like
if
a
you
receipt's
can,
a
if you
receipt.
can establish that you did that, that's fine. I'm just saying though, if you've got 48 hours in,
I'm very impressed with the Lions.
and you can't,
Yeah.
and you're thinking that
There
you
you
might
go.
not be able to do that, you could do another 24 hours, and you pretty much got the 72 in.
I'll
That's
do
all I'm
whatever
saying.
I can.
It's not a good
to get
idea.
that. I'll do whatever I can to get that. I have a toddler.
A
So-
toddler.
You just
Yeah,
need
you
that
tell
in
your court
today?
usually.
Well, You can get, if you get it by the time we can do the pretrial in this case and bring that back, we'll put these two.
It's gonna be a tough
together.
game, Mike, because a man with nothing has nothing to lose.
Today?
No, at the pretrial.
Okay, okay, so you just need it that day.
Worry about it later.
Okay.
Right.
I just threw that out as a possibility.
Thank you.
Just go. Don't worry about it. If you got a receipt, you got a receipt.
I heard there's a lot that goes on in looking during the morning that we miss.
So we'll see you back here on that date and time. Bring that.
We miss a lot of court because we're not on 24
Okay,
hours
thank
a day.
you.
All right.
All right, bring back Amy Winehouse, and we're out of here. My God, we got a long day already.
They tried to send her to the rehab creed. She said, no,
Hey,
no,
Can we have
no.
Courtney Zygan?
Name sounds familiar. Oh God.
Oh, yes.
It's gonna be great.
I'm sure we've got a second. What did she do? We've got to get
really.
It's got to be the drugs.
Vargas?
Yes.
Got to be.
Ms. Vargas,
Gotta be.
let me tell you what brings you to court here.
If it's anything other than drugs, we will be all shocked to our
I mean,
core.
she's obviously coming down from something. I'm no
It looks
pro, but
like
By the way, we're not lawyers.
you had a jury trial scheduled just about a year ago in December 30 to be precise, and that you didn't appear.
Yes, sir, my attorney.
Stansbury issued a warrant for you,
I'd like to brush her hair.
and
I'll do the sponge bath.
I imagine you were picked up on the warrant. Is that
Get her
the
cleaned up.
case?
Yes.
And right now, all we need to do is reschedule that jury trial.
We probably won't get to find out, but we'll wait and see.
It's true. That dude was just basically slobbering all over that
I believe
thing.
that's where we
For
are.
20 minutes.
Thank you, Golf and Goes.
And there may also, it looks like your lawyer withdrew from the case
Oh, was she a hard time, was she?
when you didn't appear for that jury trial.
They'll do that every once in a while.
Yeah.
Your other option is if you want to change your plea on that case, you could. You're charged with one count of knowingly causing or attempting to cause physical harm to a family or household member, in this case to Jamie Woolley.
Wooly,
That's
bully.
an assault charge normally, but because it's a family or household member, it makes it domestic violence under 291925. If you were to change that plea, it would become a permanent part of your record if you plead guilty or no contest. Conviction to that would not be removable from your record, not sealable from your record, and it would eliminate your ability to possess, purchase, transport, or otherwise have firearms under your control. Would you like to reschedule that for trial, or would you like to enter a plea? What's your pleasure?
Reschedule trial.
I'm sorry?
Reschedule trial.
So schedule a
reset
trial
it
that
for
she's not going to
trial?
show up to.
So we will reset that for trial.
What's your pleasure, sir?
I want to write that. Should I?
See, Katie's got it figured out, you guys.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, she'd already.
That's such a pro move. Let's all learn from Katie today, shall we? Put us on as many devices as you can possibly find at once.
We'll just
Sue,
continue
phone.
this. We can get a date. for
That's
the
a new
trial,
phone,
the
Creed.
Jury trial.
Did sound a
That's
little
not the.
In the meantime, probation office have anything that you would like to add to that, or?
Oh, that's the probation office?
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Is she on probation right now?
Can we get a mic down there, please?
I don't know. I think that she may be. Is this the young lady?
No, I'm not. No, it's not her.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
I'm
see, that's
sorry.
not a bad
That's what
idea.
I was-
Fletcher,
I
go
didn't
over to the
want-
other. I think
I
you
didn't
just
catch
messed
the
up.
name or didn't remember it. So that's really-
I think by now we figured that out.
The bat line.
It's gonna happen. You just have to accept it.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Yeah. Well, I don't care if you want it or not. We're done, and they're just going to reschedule.
She's just a lump on a log, guys.
What a crazy day
The one I
here
had
in
asked,
court.
the one where
He's
was-
going to
God.
I got
ask
it.
a bunch of questions, and she's going to just sit there basically dead, and That's what up. Thank you, guys. Welcome to all the new ones. I love seeing new faces around here.
Mm-hmm.
That's always good. Don't forget, we're back again for 05 East for Minute Chase Monday at 6 o'clock East. Members, shit, she's falling asleep. Members only for the We Gotta Chase channel. And I just want to quickly thank everybody for the likes, the new subs, the comments. Mostly thanks to Flusha overall. Also, Deborah, DM Andy, Paul, Leather and Lashes, a new member. Pamela, member again, or just upgrade, or just whatever. Still in the fam, love it. Charlie, Carol, Shells, Nancy, Iowa golfer. Possible fan of the year, by the way.
She's in the running.
Pamela, Flusha again, Jim, One Eye, One Horn Fund, Golf and Guns, Flusha, AOC, Flusha, Golf and Guns, Rich Man Flusha out, Mike, Flusha Comeback, Golf and Guns ×3, Golf and Guns ×4, and Flusha 2022 tour. A great big hallelujah to all of you. Appreciate that.
Good times. What a way to start the week. It's going to be a very fast and furious, action-packed week because it's a short week, Creed. Make sure you've liked this video if you haven't done so already. And if you don't enjoy entertainment, leave a horrible comment. We know you have no problems doing that. Until next time, Flusha time.
Fill out an application. If you don't qualify at that time, we'll look at that differently. But right now, just to expedite things, I'm going to appoint a public